Today we're going to make roasted salmon with braised artichoke barigoule. First of all, we're going to start prepping vegetables, and then we're going to sear salmon and we're going to cook them all together in white wine. Let's start with cutting some vegetables. We'll take about half an onion. That thick is good. We're going to use a third of this funnel and we're going to slice them same thickness as the onions. Moving on to some carrots. So let's peel them all. I'm a bit hesitant to use purple colored carrots because it gives a lot of color in the sauce. So I'm only going to use about half of these. Going to cut them small so they don't undercook. And now moving on to artichokes. I'm going to take lemon. Artichoke will turn brown as soon as you cut into it. So every time you make cuts, you need to rub with lemon. I'm going to cut this right here. Make a cut. This yellow part is edible artichokes. And this green part is non-edible artichoke. It's too tough, you can't eat it. Right in between is where you want to run knife and basically peel an artichoke. Gonna rub it with lemon juice. Cut the back side. Again, rub it with a little lemon. Right in between is where I run my knife. Just like that. Easy, right? And don't forget to rub it with a lemon. Going to cut the last bits of green. So just cut this right there. Alright. Beautiful, gorgeous. Rub it again. Rub. So cut in half. We're going to cut this one in 8s. Okay, there's one last thing you need to clean off of this artichoke. On artichokes, there's this hairy stuff. Okay, it's not poisonous or anything. It doesn't do any bad. But the texture-wise, I would like to not have it in my dish. You can use your knife. Just run it. Run your knife right in between where the artichoke meat is and where the hair is. And then you can clean it like that. It's a lot of work to clean artichokes, but if you use fresh artichokes, the dish is gonna be so good. It has beautiful anisey flavor, nice texture. The aroma is in the texture. You just can't replicate it with canned or frozen artichokes. Okay, now that we have the vegetables prepped, onto salmon. Before I start seasoning the salmon, I'm going to turn this vermicular on and set it to medium, which is hot enough to sear any kind of protein and the protein to not stick on the cast iron. So you can actually cook steak here, you can cook fish, but you need to make sure it gets hot enough. Okay, so we're going to season the salmon. You can go pretty heavy with salt, pepper. This salmon has a lot of fat content. It's beautiful salmon with a lot of oil. So a lot of oil means you can actually add more salt. Alright. That means the pot is ready. I'm gonna drizzle beautiful olive oil here, just a little bit, and start searing salmon. Now what I'm looking for is nice golden color on the surface of the salmon. I'm not necessarily cooking it all the way because we're going to braise the salmon with the vegetables later again. Okay, so let's flip this over. Be careful not to burn your hand. See, that's nice, beautiful color. Okay, now it has beautiful color on the bottom side too. I'm gonna take them out and turn down the heat to low. And see this oil that's in here? This is unwanted oil. I'm just going to use paper towel, wipe it off. Be careful when you do this. I recommend you use a tong or something. I'm a chef. I have an immune system to heat. We're gonna take extra virgin olive oil again. Good amount, like a quarter cup, okay? Smash of garlic, throw it in there. Let the garlic cook for 10 seconds. And I'm just gonna dump all these vegetables in the pot. And do not forget to season the vegetables. It's important you season the vegetables in the beginning. If you add salt later, that's just gonna stay on the surface, so it's salty outside and it's no flavor inside. This kind of cooking is called sweating out. I'm not trying to get color here. I'm trying to extract the flavor of vegetables and bring out the sweetness and aroma and all that. Okay, so now that vegetables sweated out, I'm going to put the wine, about quarter cup. I'm going to put some herbs. So today we're using bay leaves. Smells so good. And thyme. I'm also going to take this lemon, which we use to rub artichokes with. About 3 little peels like that. I'm gonna throw this in the sauce too. Now, I wouldn't put too much because the sauce is gonna be very bitter. I'm gonna bring it back medium heat. Let the sauce boil a little bit so the alcohol in white wine evaporates. There's still a lot of alcohol left in there. You can see the sauce has reduced by about half, right? I don't smell alcohol no more, so the pot is ready for salmon. Remember, the salmon's still raw, yeah? We just seared outside. We're just gonna submerge it. So we're gonna turn this down to low. Set timer for 10 minutes. The wine we use today is California Chardonnay. You don't have to use expensive wine, but if you're drinking nice wine and if you know you're not gonna finish a bottle and you can spare half a cup in your dish, then great. It makes a perfect match, the perfect pairing with the dish. Okay, timer is up. Let's shake it out. Ready? Ta-da! Beautiful. See, that has a lot of sauce in there. So I'm going to finish the dish with drizzle of olive oil. And I have these beautiful fennel leaves that I kept from the fennel that we used today. That's it. Okay, let's plate one. Let's plate one on the plate and see how it goes. On top, sauce. Finish it. Thanks for watching.